Coming up on SCVTV's Community Corner, take a bite out of the Big Apple and make an impact at Include Everyone's Project's New York-themed Winter Gala and silent auction.
Hear how Circle of Hope's creative writing class not only formed their own community, but also published an inspirational book for all to enjoy.
Meet the new leaders of Family Promise of SCV and find out how you can make a difference this holiday season.
And discover how you can enjoy festive sounds and Yuletide cheer at the Masters University's beloved annual tradition, Come Christmas Sing.
Stay tuned. SCVTV's Community Corner starts now.
Welcome back, Santa Clarita Valley, to SCVTV's Community Corner. I'm Nancy Lantis, filling in for Dave Caldwell.
And I'm Carrie Lujan, and this show is all about you, Santa Clarita, the nonprofits, the schools, our local government, and the amazing people who make up our wonderful community. And we have a fantastic episode lined up for you today. And I'm so excited, Nancy, for you to join me. Normally you are here as a guest, but today you're co-hosting. So let's get to know the woman behind the guest and the co-host. Tell us about Nancy.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't do anything except sit on that couch sometimes and talk to you and Dave. That's all I do.
And that's all that really matters. But when you're here, you're telling us about all of the amazing productions that you write, direct, produce, and star in.
Ooh, star in, I like that. Yeah, Eclipse Theater LA is our theater company that my husband, Phil, and I started back in 1996. Yep, 1996. And we've been doing shows up here since we moved up here at the Main, which is generously provided by the city to allow all the many independent theater companies to do shows there. I mean, they get 25, 27 entries every year. So we're allowed to do shows there. We've got a show coming up in January, at the end of January. Before that, I'm going to be acting in Barry Egan's Theater in a Week in December. And you can find information about that and all the other shows at themain.org.
So out of all the things that you do, the acting, the writing, the starring, the directing, what do you enjoy the most?
Oh my gosh, which child is my favorite?
Right.
I think acting, of course, is my first love. That's the one that you can just dive into a character, dive into a play, and play with other people on stage. Although when I dove into the directing pool, that's like a different type of joy because you are working with all of the actors and the production to make it come together, and you're just sort of letting it unfold around you or in front of you, and keeping it kind of a wonderful chaos controlled way. But I'd have to say acting is probably my first love. That's always. Yeah.
And it really is a family affair. You mentioned your husband, the wonderful Phil Lantis, who has also been a guest and a co-host on the show. And can we give a little spoiler? You mentioned to me earlier that you're actually doing a show with your daughter too.
Yes, my daughter Sally, 15. She wanted to do a show with Mom. So, you try and be cool about that. And she picked out Sam Shepard's Curse of the Starving Class. And it gets a little raw. She gets a little salty with Mom, but my character, I deserve it totally. And that is going to be at the end of January, and I think I'm allowed to come back and talk more about that later, but very exciting to work with her and just see how we help each other grow on stage together, I'm very excited to see how she develops and what she does with it.
And that's such a cool and unique experience to get to do that with your own child, and I can tell that that's very, that means a lot to you.
I mean, some dads coach their little league, their son's little league. Yeah, we're not that family, but we'll do theater together.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for guest hosting. We're going to have a lot of fun today, I promise.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Stick with us. There's much more to come. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. As we've said many times before on this show, the Santa Clarita Valley is home to amazing nonprofits whose work is truly inspiring.
One such nonprofit is the Include Everyone Project, which is close to my heart, which offers the disability community a safe and inclusive space to express themselves creatively through the arts.
And joining us today to invite the community to its premier fundraising gala and tell you how you can help support the incredible work they do is Kristen DiBenedetto, Executive Director of Include Everyone Project, and Kelly Williams, a parent whose son has been a long-time participant of IEP. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So Kristen, let's start with you. Welcome back, first of all. Before we talk about the details of your winter gala, please remind everyone about your incredible nonprofit.
Oh, thank you. So we offer adaptive performing arts classes for kiddos with neurodivergence or physical disabilities, developmental disabilities. We've been working in Santa Clarita Valley since 2017. And our goal is just to give everybody a chance to be on stage and have their moment to shine, as well as have their parents have that moment of having their kiddo on stage and having that moment to shine.
Absolutely. Kelly, your son has been involved with the Include Everyone project for a long time. What was it about this organization that you wanted to enroll him?
Well, Miss Kristen has amazing energy, and she just believes in the kids, and she's just so loving and just so accepting, and she was just out there promoting it on Facebook and like, everybody, we want everybody, and it doesn't matter who, we want them all. And I just love that. And then my son's very social, he's very outgoing, but not everybody understands him because he is autistic. So sometimes he can, he's prone to meltdowns and other behaviors. But Miss Kristen's like, so what? Come on, let's go. Let's play music. Let's dance. Let's act. And so that's where I enrolled him and got him involved.
And what kind of changes have you seen in him through the project? And also, what's it like when he's on stage? How does it make him feel?
Well, just to be completely honest, he has a lot of stage fright. He doesn't like crowds. He doesn't like noise. So for rehearsal, he's great. He's a champ. He loves it. He has so much fun. He's so interactive. But when it comes to the actual performance, he can get really bad stage fright and he can freeze up. He can even yell and do other things, but the team totally supports him because they understand where he's coming from, and they're not like, oh, this is terrible, like you're ruining everything, like stop the, whatever. But the show must go on.
Show goes on.
And so they keep him going. They encourage him. They're like thumbs up. They're like, go for it. And so I feel like there's been a lot of confidence building with him. A lot of love of the arts, especially he's grown so much in the theater program. He loves improv. Well, I love improv. He loves improv.
He's so good at it, too.
He's really good at it. He has so much fun with it. And
theater is life.
Yeah. And I always wanted him to get involved with that, but I just didn't know if there was going to be a company or production people who would understand him and be patient with him. So I'm glad we found each other.
Well, I've been able to see a couple of their shows, and they have great volunteers who come out and sort of shadow the kids and make sure everybody's in the right place so that everybody has a good time. And you've got a couple of other people that work in the program too, Rodney and
Kate.
Yeah.
So Rodney is a music therapist, and he is our music director, and he's just amazing. All the kids love Mr. Rodney. I get a little jealous sometimes because it's all about Mr. Rodney. But he does all the drumming, and we fundraise, and we got ukuleles this year, so the kids have learned how to play the ukulele, which is super fun. And so we bring all of those instruments and different types of world music and rhythms into it, and they get to create their own pieces, and it's really great. And then Kate is our acting diva. She is our theater goddess, and she does the improv class for us. And it's just great to see them all get a chance to, use that imagination muscle and just really get to just express themselves as they can, whether it's verbally or non-verbally, and just get to be a part of that connection, and it's so great. I have the best team. I'm very lucky and spoiled. I have very much the best team.
Sounds amazing. And to support the best team that you have, you're having a gala. Tell us the fun details about the event.
So that is Friday, December 5th. It is here in Santa Clarita at the center. We've got a great lineup of performers. Obviously, our students are performing, so I'm very excited about that. So they will get to show off their skills and what they've worked hard on this year. We also have Kayla KK Pacific Island Dance Company. So they will be treating us with some dancing from the Pacific Islands. And we have Mostly Organic, which is an improv comedy troupe. So they come out and they do a fun show for everybody. Then we have fantastic dinner from Persian grilling cafe. They cater for us. Then we're gonna have dancing and a silent auction and all sorts of fun stuff. So it's gonna be a really great night. It's New York themed. So anybody wants to dress according to theme, please do. And we're gonna celebrate Big Apple style.
Oh, fantastic. So where will the funds of the event go?
They go 100% back to the organization. We are 100% volunteer driven. Everybody that is part of our organization does it because they love it and they just want to be a part of it. So it all goes directly back into the kids. It goes to paying for studios. It goes to pay for the theater. It goes for costumes and any adaptive equipment that we might need. In some of my movement classes, I need certain adaptive equipment. And it all goes to that. And scholarships, because we want to make sure that everybody can participate in it.
Everyone.
Everybody, including everyone.
So if people want to come to the gala, if they want to buy tickets, or if they want more information maybe to enroll their child, where can they go?
Super easy. It's www, of course, iepscv.org.
Awesome.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kristen DiPedendo, co-founder of Include Everyone Project, and Kelly Williams, IEP parent, thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us. It's been great. Happy to be back.
Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. For 21 years, Circle of Hope has been providing cancer survivors and warriors supportive wellness programs to help them navigate their new normal.
One such program, the nonprofit's creative writing class, has made such an impact that the group was able to publish Circle of Hope's first ever book of poems that's meant to inspire and give hope to those going through their cancer journey.
Joining us today to tell us all about it in awe of becoming are Tricia Resplica, Circle of Hope Officer Manager, and Mary Peterson, the writing instructor. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Tricia, remind everyone again about Circle of Hope.
Circle of Hope is a nonprofit here in Santa Clarita. We're located in Newhall. We were founded in 2004 by Colleen Schaefer. She was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer and given 6 months to live and told, get your affairs in order, it's not looking good. And she said, no, I'm gonna fight this, and if I survive this, I am gonna start a nonprofit that helps people like me, those middle of the road people who are not so without the funds that they get all the services. So the very much in need people, there are services for them, right? And the very wealthy don't need additional financial services, but those middle of the road people who have a mortgage and maybe a car loan and some kids in school get a cancer diagnosis, and it's devastating because you're doing just fine, and then all of a sudden, what now? What now? You're making decisions between, can my child go to college or do I pay my medical bills? Sometimes it's, can I keep the electricity on, or can I refill my prescription? And it's devastating. Survivorship is expensive, and survivorship is the goal here. So we are here to support those people in the Santa Clarita Valley diagnosed with cancer from the initial diagnosis. We are here to help them all along the way to survivorship and beyond. We have a wellness center where they can come and take healthy classes and educational classes. We have financial support to help them pay for those expensive medical costs that just keep coming up. If their insurance is covering everything well, but then they can't work and their premiums are a burden, COBRA is expensive, we can step in and help them pay for their insurance so that they can continue to get that life-saving treatment that they need. It's such an important resource.
Yeah,
here
the support
in
you
Santa
guys
Clarita.
provide is amazing, and as well as the resources, which brings us to the book, because this was written by your creative writing class. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we found Mary through one of our wellness days, which is a program that we do. One of our board members came up and said, hey, my friend Mary here wants to start a creative writing class, and here's her friend Mary.
Yes, writing has always been the way I sort of navigate through life. It's always helped me, journaling especially. And I had been thinking about that and wondering if cancer survivors I too am a breast cancer survivor and wrote my way through my diagnosis and treatment. And I wondered if others would find value in that. And so we began. And that was almost 4 years ago. We started meeting in the office, and then as many people couldn't find their way to get to the office, we started on Zoom. And so every 2 weeks, we meet twice a month. I bring in a poem that I think is relevant or meaningful or will resonate, and we talk about it and we discuss it, and then they have this, what I think is an impossible task, to write for 15 minutes. Go. Because our class is just an hour. And so we write, and then we share our writing with each other. And sometimes the hour becomes an hour and 20 minutes, but you know, it's what was remarkable to me is how close and bonded the group became. As they would listen to one another's poems, they would say, "That is so powerful. I think somebody who's going through treatment would really benefit from hearing that," or "Your writing is so beautiful, it resonates with me." And years ago they said, "Gosh, wouldn't that be nice if other people could read this? I think they would really enjoy it." And so this year, January, I said, that's my New Year's resolution. We're going to do it. We're going to try. And, you know, after talking to people, I know nothing about publishing. And the Circle of Hope, the board president actually had a contact. And I just gave her our texts and there's artwork. And she created this beautiful book. And we're just so happy with it. And we really want it to be an outreach to the community. We'd like to put it in when it's appropriate or allowed in doctors' offices, or maybe some, like City of Hope wants only their materials out. But mammogram centers and doctors' offices, and we thought that we would love to see every new client receive a book as part of their comfort bag as they partake of the services at Circle of Hope.
I would imagine that the writing as well as the community that is formed work together. What sort of transformations have you seen from the cancer survivors from your writing class?
Oh my gosh.
Opening, an incredible opening, and people will talk to one another and say, "I remember when you first started, you would never bring that up." And there's a sense of trust and vulnerability to share very deep emotions and challenging experiences and really heart aches, and there's so much support and encouragement. It's such a safe space to share whatever feelings and experiences people are having. That's been the real surprise to me, that I thought it would just be, I'll do an arts and crafts class, or people, we'll just do some writing, and it has become such a treasured part of my life now. We became writing friends.
I love that. And what a gift to give to the people coming in the book. But you're also selling the book. Where will proceeds from that go?
The book is on sale for a $20 donation to Circle of Hope. 100% of those proceeds go to Circle of Hope's mission of providing financial, educational, and wellness therapies to the Santa Clarita community, cancer community. And we were having people pick them up at our last fundraiser or in the office, but we have now changed that up because we want to go a little bigger. So if they would like to have them shipped, there's that option now on our website as well. So we can spread it out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
So where can people go to find out more about the book and more information on Circle of Hope in general? Where
They can
go?
find that information on the book and Circle of Hope on our website, which is circleofhopeinc.org. And there is a whole page about the book under our merchandise tab. They can scroll down and see the book there. Yeah, and
there's art too. Was this
There's
there?
art.
Yes, she is also a cancer survivor.
The art was done by one of our clients who is not in the writing group, but she is also a client and volunteered. When she heard about the project, she offered to do the art for it. It was an unbelievable transformation. I do remember the very first class when Mary said, okay, who would like to share first? And it was like, share? You didn't say we were going to share. And now they're just so open with each other. And because they're on Zoom, they don't always meet face to face, but once in a while, one will be coming in for a massage while another's leaving for a yoga class, and they see each other, and it's so exciting when they get to meet in person. And it's just the most supportive and lovely group of people. Oftentimes when we have brand new clients coming in who really need a connection, I will kind of encourage Mary's class because I know they'll be embraced with so much support and hope, and they'll just be accepted. It's not always pretty. The cancer journey comes with a lot of hope and pink ribbons and a lot of platitudes, but there's everything here. It's not always feel good.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for what you do for the community, for those fighting cancer. Thank you so much for sharing your talents in this book. And Tricia Rasplika, Mary Peterson, we appreciate you being here with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
We're so happy to be here.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. As we head into the holiday season, some families will be wondering if they'll have a roof over their heads or food on the table.
But the amazing nonprofit Family Promise of SCV is making sure families not only have a safe place to stay, but also ensure they won't go hungry.
Joining us here today to tell us how you can help are Executive Director Carmen Garcia and Kevin Petrie, President of the Board of Directors. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
So Carmen, you're the new Executive Director. You've been with Family Promise going on 11 months now, is that correct?
Yes, since January of this year.
What has the role been like for you?
I have to say, amazing. Truly to be part of the brand new interim units and the resource center it's just been very rewarding and challenging at times, but for me, because to me homelessness is personal. There was a period in my teens where I was also homeless, so this is very personal to me, and that's what actually drives me to be able to provide these services for the families that we serve.
Totally understand that. Carmen, also remind us in the community the programs that Family Promise offers.
We offer interim housing, we offer case management, we offer rental assistance, and we offer also, if there's other, the basic essentials that sometimes the families need: toilet paper, paper towels, shampoos. Once a month, families can come and pick up a bag from our location.
So important. So Kevin, you're the newest board president. We were ripping on Lance a little bit before we got started here.
Love
We love
Lance.
Lance.
Love Lance.
Love Lance.
Love Lance.
Regular guest, regular host here. But tell us what the new role means to you.
So I'm extremely excited. So I've been on the board for a little over 3 years and became the president back in August. And Family Promise actually started in 1986 in New Jersey, which is my home state. Oh. So Family Promise started in '86, and they now have 200 affiliates here in the United States, and they're in 43 states with 200,000 volunteers. So for me to be able to get involved in the community, I very much believe in community, and I very much believe in it's all of our responsibilities to ensure that families don't fall through the cracks. So to be part of this is just very, very fulfilling for me.
Yeah, that is so wonderful to hear, honestly. And I know Family Promise operates a transitional home in Castaic and a brand new facility in Newhall, which I have seen some of the units, and it's beautiful. How does the model work?
So our model is 30, 60, 90 days through when a family is experiencing homelessness in a family, meaning that they have to have, of course, children within the unit, the family unit. We provide them with interim housing, and we provide them with extensive case management, meaning that they meet with our case manager to kind of set their goals, and they're always at the driver's seat. We just provide that support to get them through the next level. Many times they graduate in 30 days, some 60, some 90. It just depends of their financial situation. And some of the families that come to us are either unemployed or just where their hours just were reduced, or there was an accident in the family, and then they ended up, unfortunately, facing homelessness.
Which is tough any time of the year, but especially around the holidays when people are looking for that joy and that family time. But you guys are offering some support through Harvest for Hope. Tell us what that is and how the community can be part of it.
Yes, so during these holiday season, of course, we're offering, our campaign is Harvest for Hope, and we're inviting the community to please provide support for families that have to make a decision whether do they buy a holiday dinner for their families, or do they pay for rental for the rent, or do they pay for other things that, being able to provide a warm holiday meal for their family. We're also asking the community if they would rather provide some support for some of the families to at least have a roof over their head for at least a night or so. We see a lot of families that are in need right now, even more so, and we really would like the community, because they're just so giving, and without community, we really can't do what we're doing, and then provide the service for these families that are in so desperate need.
Well, and I think people realize how fulfilling it can be to give as well as to the people who are receiving their care and their hope. So it sounds wonderful, like they've got many options to choose from and ways to give. But can you tell us where can people go if they want to donate or like to find out more information about the Family Promise SCV?
Oh, they can. We are always seeking for volunteers, or providing a meal for one of our families that are already in our interim homes, and they can visit us at our website, www.familypromisescv.org. And we're always, I invite the community to come and at least take a tour of our new facility in Newhall. It's gorgeous, and we would love to see them.
Thank you. Executive Director Carmen Garcia and Kevin Petrie, President of the Board of Directors, thank you for being with us today, and thank you for all you do for our community.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. For 41 years, the Masters University Paul Tiplou School of Music has been dazzling audiences with a Come Christmas Sing, an annual event that brings the festive sounds of the season to Santa Clarita.
And this year is no different. Joining us today to give us all the fabulous details of this beloved tradition is Dr. Guang Kim, Director of Instrumental Studies at the Masters University. Dr. Kim, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So before we get into this year's concert, tell us a little bit about the Paul Tiplou School of Music at the Masters.
Yeah, the Paul Tiplou School of Music at the Masters University. We exist to glorify Christ through passionate pursuit of musical excellence. We're accredited through NASM, which is the National Association of Music Schools, and we offer the Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Art degrees in instrumental and vocal performance, composition, and audio and music production. We just added a new music and arts and worship degree, and we also have a really strong piano pedagogy and performance program that we offer.
Pedagogy. Anytime you can use that in a sentence, pedagogy. That's great.
Pedagogy, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's amazing to think that this has been going on for 41 years,
Yeah.
just only slightly older than me. Oh, okay. So what kind of attendees expect at this year's concert?
Yeah, so it's very much like what we've done before, where you'll have the different ensembles in the School of Music perform, from our largest groups to our smallest, and even soloists. And we'll also have market vendors, so you can do some Christmas shopping, and it's a great place for families to come. And yeah, you'll see the musical performances as you've seen before, and you'll see beautiful screens, and you'll just see a great collaboration across campus. And we're grateful that this has become a beloved tradition here.
So can you share a little bit more about some of the performance ensembles that the School of Music offers and what they will be performing at the concert?
Of course. So this year's theme is entitled Alleluia, and that means praise be to God. And so our largest ensemble is a combination of the university orchestra and the university singers. So you'll have a choir of 150 people, and that is in conjunction with the full symphony orchestra. And so that'll be our biggest and largest group. And then we break up into the smaller ensembles, highlighting chorale, which is our touring choral group, who will be next summer going to Carnegie Hall.
Wow.
So making a return there next year with Dr. Marius Banyan. And so you'll be hear that group. And from there, we have another smaller group, artists in residence kind of deal with Doxology, which is a 12-member group, which is an a cappella group. And so you will hear that ensemble as well. And we'll also have percussion ensembles. So if you ever thought you want to hear Carol the Bells with just percussion instruments, and it's percussion instruments that are very creative, this is the one you want to come to.
Okay.
And lastly, we'll have piano ensemble as well, and some featured soloists who are seniors of our School of Music. And so those are some of the musical elements, and of course the Christmas vendors with a lot of alumni who are small business owners, so you can come support small businesses while doing some of your Christmas shopping and just enjoying a time of great music. There will be congregational singing as well, and one of the hymns is "Oh Come All Ye Faithful," and it'll be a bold proclamation of just us praising God. True Hallelujah.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I would love a good a cappella group. And you've already touched on the market that's going to be made available, and you don't need a ticket even to go there. And they have not only soy candles, never knew that was a thing, but handmade ornaments for Christmas trees. Our Christmas tree decorator attic over here. How long has the market been going on? It's not been going on as long as the concert has for 41 years, has it? Is that fairly new? When did that get started?
That's correct. Yeah, it's a fairly new component, and yeah, concert goers, you can see it before the concert or after, and you don't need a ticket to actually go to the market. So you do need a ticket to go to the concert. But so yeah, you can come by, and it's a fairly newer addition to our concerts.
That one's probably closer to your age. Like in the 20s.
Yeah, oh
yes,
sure.
Yes,
There we go.
yeah. Well, there are a lot of Christmas concerts held this time of year at schools, churches. What makes yours special, and why should people want to be part of this concert at the Masters?
Yeah, that's a great question, and we're so excited about all the different concerts going on at this time of the year. What makes us distinct is that the heart of worship in celebrating Christmas as a birth of Christ, as God coming in man form to redeem his people, that heart of worship starts from our students. It starts from the next generation of believers, and it's consistent throughout our faculty and staff as campus-wide. And so it's beautiful, at least to me, to see all of our different students in the different ensembles come together with this same unified love for Christ and for Scripture. And it's just, for me, that's what makes it special, and that's what I would encourage others to come witness.
Sounds very powerful.
Yeah.
So for people interested in attending the 41st annual Come Christmas Sing concerts, when are they? Where are they? How can people buy tickets?
That's a great question. So this year we're offering it only on Saturday, December 6th at 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. So that's our concerts, 2 p.m., 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, December 6th. You can get tickets online. The best way is masters.edu/Christmas, and that'll take you straight to the website where you can get tickets. And I encourage you to get us sooner than later. We usually tend to sell out. So get it now if you can. And for the folks that are interested in also the Christmas vendors and the markets, that's available both Friday and Saturday. So it doesn't have to just be Saturday for that.
2 days of shopping. I love it.
There you go.
Dr. Kim, Masters University, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SCVTV's Community Corner. Nancy, it was so much fun having you here with us today. What did you think of your experience?
I had a ball, Carrie.
Okay. Oh, she did it with eyes. We were talking about how we wanted to do dramatic looks to the cameras.
dramatic, yeah.
Wait, dramatic looks to the camera? I want to do a dramatic look too, you guys.
Let her. Ooh.
There it was. There it was. Thank you. This has made it even more fun and even more interesting. Let's do it. Okay, look at me, and then we'll do a dramatic look to camera too. Ready? And that's this one. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Thank you so. Oh wait, that's your line. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Make sure to tune in next week and every week for another episode of SCVTV's Community Corner.
Thank you so much for watching. And you can check out all of our past episodes and segments at scvcommunitycorner.com or our Facebook page at SCV Community Corner. And now I will say thank you so much for watching.
Yeah. And we'll see you next week.
At SCVTV, we believe in the power of television to inspire, educate, and unite our community. But we can't do it alone. Donate today, and together we can continue to create meaningful content and provide next-generation workforce opportunities.